Alright, so as you can probably see, we have the assault rifles, the SMGs, and the LMGs. Some of them don't have full descriptions, so I'm just reading off and then making up something that I think could be it on some of them. So yeah, starting with the assault rifles, we have the NV4, a full auto ballistic rifle. A moderate fire rate yields increased stability for the best class in accuracy, ideal for mid to long range. Moving on, we have the R3K, a 3-round burst energy weapon. Each burst applies extreme damage, I'm guessing, with precise intervals. The KBAR-32 or the KBAR-32, full auto ballistic rifle, channels a fast fire rate through something for increased hip fire and control and mobility. The Type 2 full auto energy rifle, hold triangle to split into 2 SMGs for close quarters combat, features the highest fire rate. Now with that, the Type 2, I'm guessing they're gonna look something like the FMG2s, I think that's what they're called, from MW3. I think that's what they're called. You have the 2 akimbo SMGs or machine pistols that were just so OP. The Volk full auto energy rifle deploys best in class stopping power, but it's dependable fire rate. The SMGs, we have the ERAD full auto energy firearm, a wide dispersion muzzle dampens recoil, providing the highest accuracy in class. The FHR-40 full auto ballistic firearm offers modest range with something. The Karma 45 full auto ballistic firearm built in, I'm guessing that could be suppressor or something else. The RPR Evo full auto ballistic firearm, hold triangle to toggle something, and the HBR that hasn't got a description as of yet. Moving on to the LMGs, we have the RAW or the RAW full auto energy weapon, offers a dispensable something for sustained output. The Mauler full auto heavy energy weapon, a reinforced something ultra rapid fire with a tight hit spread. The Titan full auto energy weapon delivers high damage with we don't have that just of yet. So that's the assault rifles, SMGs, LMGs. So this year, or for Infinite Warfare, I really do think that assault rifles are going to be a really good class to use. I'm hoping that the SMGs aren't as powerful as they were in Black Ops 3, just because, you know, the Vespa, the VMP, they were all quite overpowered in my opinion. So hopefully the ARs really do steal the show this year, just because they're my favourite type of gun to use. And yeah, moving on to the next set of weapons. Okay, so right here we have the snipers, shotguns, sidearms, launchers and equipment, and we'll start off with the snipers. So you have the KBS longbow, a bolt action ballistic rifle, 1 shot 1 kill, personally probably going to be one of my favorites just because I love bolt action rifles. The EBR 800, a semi-auto energy rifle, hold whatever, probably triangle or Y on Xbox to weapon swap. I'm hoping that this is the sniper rifle that turns into an assault rifle that they've been teasing us with. I think that's what it is. So moving on to the shotguns, we have the semi-auto ballistic shotgun, features a round drum magazine for quick trigger response. The DCM-8, a semi-auto energy shotgun, rapid fire capability is I'm guessing possibility. Banshee, pump action shotgun, balanced stopping power and fire rate. Now sidearms, they haven't mentioned this yet, but if you go watch gameplay you can obviously see those. Same with the launchers. Equipment, we have the seeker grenade, I'm guessing that goes out and finds enemies. Trip mine, probably just like a claymore. The exploding drone, I think that's the thing you throw up in the air and it explodes, something like that. The flechette grenade, yep. The black hole projector creates a singularity that pulls in enemies and with a crushing force. Now that seems awesome. This game has definitely gone into the future, and you can obviously tell by the gameplay. I mean, there's ballistic rifles and energy rifles. Me, I'm more of a ballistics guy. Ballistics basically is where it has bullets rather than energy based damage. So guns like the EM1 from Advanced Warfare would be an energy based weapon, whereas the carbines from Call of Duties would be a ballistic based weapon. So I do have a picture coming up right now of one of the makers of the weapons in the game that you will see right now. So yeah, moving on to the next set of weapons. Alright, so these aren't actually weapons, they are actually the score streaks and the rigs. The rigs are basically specialists from Black Ops 3, but we'll get into the score streaks first. You have the UAV, the Scarab, a remote hover device that releases highly volatile something upon detonation. Drone package, basically a care package. Counter UAV, blocks the enemy UAV. A vulture is I think it's something that follows you around like a little hover device that actually kills enemies. Trinity rocket is basically a predator missile. Scorchers, I'm not sure what that is yet. Bombardment is basically artillery strikes or planes coming in and, you know, bombing the area. A shock sentry is a sentry gun. I think it just shoots out like little Tesla bullets or something like that damages the enemy electrically. A Wanzer, I don't know what that is yet. Advanced UAV is basically a hater, or a Blackbird from Black Ops 1. Thor, I'm not sure what that is yet. An RCB kind of sounds like an HCXD or something like that. An APXX, I'm not sure what that is yet either. So moving on to the rigs. Rigs appear to be the Infinite Warfare equivalent of Black Ops 3 specialists. Rigs have 2 slots, a payload and trait. Payload presumably is the specialist weapon, and the trait is presumably a rig specific you know, superpower type of thing, supercharged, just as in Black Ops 3. So here's some of the rigs. The Warfighter, assault class battle rig outfitted for operating in a variety of situations. A Merc class battle rig focused on heavy defense and suppressing fire. The Synaptic, a class remote operated droid optimized for speed and close quarter combat. The FTL, prototype FTL class battle rig, utilizes bleeding edge technology to ensure combat advantage. And a is that a striker? I can't see it from where I am. A striker battle rig equipped with gear for enemy suppression and squad support. And the last one is Phantom. So we don't have anything yet on Phantom from what I'm seeing here, but we probably will on this sometime in the future. Now rigs to me just seem like a rip-off of Specialists from Black Ops 3, but saying that, we'll just have to wait and actually use them ourselves and see what they're like. But moving on to the perks. Alright, so we now have the perks, and we have a full list, and there's obviously 3 sets of them, so we'll just go through them now. So the red perks, Gung Ho, to me, I think that's when you can sprint, slide, shoot, and throw your equipment at the same time or reload. Pinpoint, I'm not exactly sure what that is. Hardwired is basically where if there's an EMP or something like that, you can obviously still see your UAV. Marksman, maybe you can hold your breath for longer. Engineer, see enemy equipment maybe. Dead silence, you move without making any noise. Recon, I'm not sure. Blind eye, enemy score streaks can't see you, stuff like that. Blast shield, better damage resistance maybe. Dexterity, you can climb over things faster. Overclock, maybe earn your rig faster like you earn your specialist faster. Ghost, you cannot be seen on enemy UAV. Momentum, you can over time when you're running you actually get faster and faster. Hardline, you obviously get that kill streak. Maybe you oh, actually no, in this it's not like that. It's actually assists give you more points or something like that. But yeah, attack resistant, maybe you're resistant to tacticals a lot more, like tactical mask obviously. Tracker, maybe you see the enemy footprints. Cold-blooded, immune to maybe enemy enemies seeing your crosshair and things like that, or showing up on thermals. Scavenger is obviously picking up ammo, resupplying from enemy dead bodies basically. So yeah, that's all the perks, all the weapons, equipment, everything. But the movement is obviously the same as Black Ops 3. You have the thruster jumps. It's the chain based movement, which is really nice to see. You can obviously slide and things like that. So yeah, I mean, I'm very skeptical about Infinite Warfare. I'm hoping it's good just because, you know, Black Ops 3 is definitely one of my favourite Call of Duties, but Ghosts and Advanced Warfare were just terrible games. I will be getting COD 4 with Infinite Warfare, so I will have gameplay of COD 4. So yeah, I'm just hoping that COD 4 is good as well. And you know, they haven't effed it up, because from the gameplay I've seen it does kind of look different. The gameplay doesn't look different, but you know, it kind of looks different. So yeah, hopefully it isn't the same. Make sure you like, subscribe, and watch the next one. Thanks.